Welcome to Round 6 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. One team remains undefeated in the league as the KBs open up against a struggling JG Wentworth team. Welcome folks, my name is 1AM, I will be your host for tonight as this is the latest start we have ever had to a round of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Originally slated for 9 PM Central, which is 1 hour later than the usual. That is because 1AM went to a card show and he also went to play at the local tournament. Unfortunately, I went 1-4, but I did get my hands on the Charizard box. The scalper market for the Charizard SPC, it is surprisingly low. You would think it was like $200, it's only like $140. Anyways, with that said, the KBs are 5-0, the last undefeated team here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. They host JG Wentworth. That is the first match of the night. Then we will see the Bad Opinion Tellers at Ottawa, Detroit at the Ditto Burritos, then the Natsuki Lovers at the Chaos Corp. The fifth match, which is part of a scheduled flex, we see 5 and 6 swapped around, 10 and 11 swapped around. The fifth match is a no mic match between the Fraudulents and Green Bay. Then, when we come back, the Fabled Fairies are 4-1 on the top of the West. They are on the road at Buffalo, who just remembered that the regular season came to a start. Even though Buffalo is 3-2 right now, currently staying afloat in the playoff spots, the big guns are coming out as I Don't Love You, Donkers, and The Farm make their debut for Season 6 with Buffalo today. Then, we're going to see Holy Army of Faerghus at a struggling Boston Brawlers team, the Dark League at Toronto, followed by the Floppy Flamers at Miami. The second no mic match will be two teams who are struggling in the leadoff department, the Novas, who are 1-4, versus the Time Zone Squad. The Time Zone Squad has made another change to their leadoff, bringing out Rin Penrose against a struggling Diabells. Then, the last 4 matches afterwards will be Carbon Show's team at the Dullen Kings, Michael at Dratini Domain, Your Worst Nightmare at the 456 Squadron, and Amiibo Engage versus Mid-Class Nation. Before we get started with this first match here, we did post our first league standings to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The 6 teams currently in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference would be the KBs, Your Worst Nightmare, Ottawa, Buffalo, Amiibo Engage, and Miami. But a 3-2 Chaos Corp would be the first team out in a crowded Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, in the West, competition already begins for that number 1 seed as the Dark League, Fabled Fairies, and the Bad Opinion Tellers are all 4-1. Neither of these 3 teams have yet to face each other, but they will clash at some point in the regular season. Then, 3-2 teams is the name of the game. Dratini Domain, the 456 Squadron, who has won 3 in a row, and Holy Army of Faerghus. Those are the other 3 teams who currently occupy playoff slots in the West. The 3-2 Green Bay, who plays a no mic today. They are currently out right now at the number 7 slot. Of course, 13 rounds remain to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, and we will get started with the opportunity to tie history here. JG Wentworth is 0-3 in their last 3 games. After starting off 2-0, it is Pantwan, Channing Tatum, Nightmare, Slime God, and Raikou. This team currently has no bench, so they would need to sign someone in free agency if they want to sign anyone to use as a backup. Then, the KBs. The longest record for undefeated team in a single season was set back in Season 1 by Detroit, 6-0. The KBs, if they can continue a losing streak here for JG Wentworth, they can extend their win streak to 6, and they will tie history with Detroit. It is Madam M, Criminal, Throat Goat, the man on the thumbnail himself, Talk is Cheap, and the first overall pick in the draft, Last Dream. Can the KBs tie history? Let's find out. Before we get started, let me start the recording real quick. Alrighty, we will see the leadoff game, Pantwan versus Madam M. 1 AM. Why are we starting at 11 o'clock Central Time? It's already midnight in the East Coast. Well, you see, 1 AM, the color commentator wanted to go home. but 1 AM the league commissioner wanted to go to Chili's. That is why we're starting late. It's going to be 78 to 30 right now. It's Pantwan taking big damage here. Going to be 78 to 55 as we are going to see down smash missing from the Mii Sword Fighter. It's going to be 6-7 for Madam M as she comes back onto the stage. 89 to 6-7. We are going to see then. It's going to be a forward throw into a side B which will miss. Down B punishment from Pantwan. 109 to 79 right now. Down tilt into off smash, but the off smash misses. Down B, Madam M off stage. She's gonna come back on. 123 to 10 as we see a down special. 123 to 109. Madam M comes back on. A forward smash interrupted by a down smash there as the leadoff game still continues, and we will see a forward smash, but it collides with the down B. Pantwan will survive for now. It's 135 to 118, but a back throw here won't be enough quite yet for Madam M. She will come back onto the stage. It's 144 to 130. Down B from Pantwan, still not enough. 144 to 143. Another down B at the middle of the stage, but it's going to be a back throw instead, and Pantwan gets the lead-off win against the undefeated KBs. It is 153 to 0 as Criminal comes out now. 4-5-0 KBs. Forward tilt will get rid of Pantwan, so here comes Channing Tatum. He's been having a bit of a rough start from his breakout season last year. It's going to be 10 to 39, 18 to 39 as the Gordo will miss from Criminal. It's going to be a missed Troikan right there from Channing Tatum. Did not go for it at all. 39 to 59. 55 to 59 as the Ken tried to deflect the Gordo. Gordo does not get deflected. 55 to 74. We will see out of parry. Just a jab, but the jab does nothing. 63, 76 to 74. Gordo will miss. Tatum will come back onto the stage. 76 to 80, 76 to 97 as double Hadouken followed by up air. No Shuriken quite yet as the up tilt. We will see Tatum coming back. A Shuriken there. Not enough to get rid of Criminal. Hadouken followed by Hadouken followed by Hadouken will miss. That's the inhale. No forward air from Criminal though. It's going to be Shuriken combo being butchered right there. It's 117 to 133, and that's going to be 2 KOs from Criminal here. Nightmare will come out for JG Wentworth. He will get an up throw, which won't be enough quite yet. It is 0 to 165, but the forward air Throat Goat will come out right now. Throat Goat currently leads the team right now with 7 KOs. The rookie drafted in the second round by the KBs is going to be 12, 36 to 25. That's going to be 48 dealt onto Nightmare already as red Pikmin damage will be thrown off by the neutral air. 50, 60 to 47, but the white Pikmin is in play for this Olimar right here. It is currently white Pikmin next, which will miss. Blue, yellow, white is the order for this Olimar. 81 to 63, 81 to 75, and that is going to be blue Pikmin damage reflected back onto Throat Goat. 81 each as the current Pikmin order is white, red, purple. It's going to be the white one up next again. Down air, 95 to 81. We see a jab though from Nightmare. It is 98 to 96 as the white Pikmin will be sacrificed for Throat Goat. Come back on. And a down air right there. A down air from the Throat Goat as Slime God will come out now. It's going to be 5 to 99. So we are going to see a sick down air from Throat Goat. That is his 8th KO of the regular season. It's going to be 8 to 111. And white Pikmin damage will be dealt onto Slime God as he's already at 80%. It's purple, white for the Throat Goat, and that's going to be the white Pikmin again, but a down smash will end the reign of Throat Goat. Talk is cheap. The Ryu will face this. He's going to be snoozed right there into a down smash. It's not critical, so it's not going to be a big mess up right there. It's going to be 105 to 31, but that could have changed the pace right there had that been a critical. And there's the critical right there. 118 to 75. Talk is cheap. Off stage. He's going to come back on as we're going to see dash attack, and that's going to be 2 KOs from Slime God. The KBs are on their last man right now with a 1 versus 2 for Last Dream. The first overall pick in the Season 6 draft. He has to get 2 KOs if the KBs want to stay undefeated, and that's going to be a heal from Slime God. 116 to 43. We will see forward tilt. 116 to 56. Bang! Will be deflected by the bomb. Backfire on the Slime God. It's 124 to 56, but a forward smash here will bring this down to the last Amiibo. Raikou comes out now for JG Wentworth. It is 0 to 80 as this Byleth can take down the last undefeated team with the right move. It is 14 to 102, and there it is! No more undefeated teams here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League as the KBs drop their first of the regular season. They will remain on the top of the Eastern Conference, but they will lose this one 5 to 4. A critical smash attack from Slime God turned around the pace of this game after Throat Goat put the KBs ahead, including 2 KOs from Criminal. Raikou gets the game winner as history will remain with Detroit, the longest undefeated team in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League from back in Season 1. The KBs will fall down to 5-1. But the second best team in the Eastern Conference is currently 3-2, so the KBs will remain on the top of the East exiting this round. Alright, that was the first match of the night. We will go straight to match number 2 between the Bad Opinion Tellers and Ottawa. One thing I started doing since I'm going to be on and off the microphone is we're going to go to Mementos real quick. I have the Amiibo loaded already for the Bad Opinion Tellers versus Ottawa, or at least the first 8, because I only have 8 of these bad boys. But the leadoff going to be Eon's Pal, Miyuki. In the third slot, it is going to be 1EM's Zelda Yuri. Slot 4 should be Lego Batman for the Bad Opinion Tellers. 5th and finally is going to be their closer, Bisclavet. Alright, on the other side, we will see the first 3 coming out immediately. For the Ottawa, it's going to be Taste. First overall pick in Season 3. Had his best career season last year where he was the best leadoff in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, but it is slightly down for Taste right now. Sauron going to be in the 2 slot for Ottawa, but third is going to be Papaya. We need to load 2 more Amiibo. That is going to be Seraphim and IHOP. Maybe this offseason I'll get 2 more of these scanners so I can actually have a 10, and it'll make it easier to do things. I can do 2 matches in a row, small intermission, 2 matches in a row, small intermission, water break, then 2-2-2. Because I think we're probably going to go down to 24 teams next season. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, Amiibo number 4 for Ottawa. Going to be Eon 2's Dark Pit Seraphim. Let's find Seraphim real quick. Seraphim and Papaya last season were one of the strongest duos in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. But 5th and finally is going to be IHOP. IHOP had a strong rookie performance once he was elevated to the active roster. We are going to see the King Deity in year 2 of his career. He will be the closer once more for this team. Alright, Ottawa started things off with a 3-0 record, but they have lost back-to-back as they need a bounce back against the bots. The bots, however, they are currently in a dogfight with the Fabled Fairies and the Dark Lead for a first round bye. This is early into the season, but those early season losses can add up. Your rosters for today are Eon's Pal, Miyuki, Yuri, Lego Batman, and Bisclavet versus Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Seraphim, and IHOP. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League is sponsored by nobody, as we don't have any sponsors yet. Hey Chili's, you want to sponsor us? I went to your restaurant today for a league meeting. 37, 57 to 13 right now. We see the neutral air from Eon's Pal. Life without Greg has been going pretty smooth for this team as Taste. That forward air colliding with the forward air, that kept Taste alive. But had he not gotten that forward air, he would have been able to fall short right there. It's going to be 77 to 55, 77 to 67. Forward smash, 78 now. And this is going to be a neutral air, which will not get rid of Taste. So that is 2 aerials that can't finish the job for Eon's Pal right there. Back throw, can he finish the job this time? Neutral air will miss into an up B. That's going to be teched 100 to 92. And the back air from Taste will be the leadoff win as Ottawa, the first overall pick back in the Season 3 draft, he'll get another one here. It is 14 to 107 as Miyuki comes out now. Taste coming back onto the stage. Gonna be 14-118. Down special will get the job done. It's gonna be 14-0 as Sauron. He has been having a pretty solid bounce back to his career so far. Was benched in the middle of the season for Ottawa after some struggles. He was benched in favor for IHOP. It's gonna be 54 to 17 right now, 54 to 35. But a strong preseason from this Sephiroth got him back to the active roster as this team wants to go further than their magical run last season. 54 to 52. We see 64 to 52 as it's gonna be a down tilt followed by the forward tilt. It is 64 to 67, make it 73-67 as the side B will miss from Miyuki. We see side B miss again, gotta be 73-67 still. That side B will connect, activating the wing for Sauron. He's gonna come back onto the stage, but a missed down B from Miyuki, but that's gonna be a down smash. Sauron should be able to come back, getting a little bit of damage on the way, 89 to 99 as we are going to see a blurring blade here, and that will be enough to KO. Miyuki has 2 kills so far for the bot as Papaya will come out. He had a strong start to the regular season, but it's been 2 bad games for him, a 1 kill performance and a 0 after the 4 in the big blowout win. It's going to be up throw here. That won't be enough to get rid of Miyuki. 162 to 32. We see a side B, not going to be enough quite yet. 162 to 48, as that's going to be a down B missing from Miyuki. She is 1 KO away from a hat trick as Papaya, he had gone for a side B out of that parry. A questionable move as an up tilt could have gotten the job right there, but the up throw, that'll do it. 3 versus 3 as Yuri will come out now for the bad opinion tellers. It is 18, 34 to 60 right now as we see spike ball. Yuri tries to reflect it, but cannot because it falls short. Gotta be down throw now into forward air. Yuri gonna be at 73. Up smash interrupted, but that's gonna be a parry into a down smash from Papaya. 0 to 91 actually. We see a forward throw. 108 to 91. Yuri come back on right now, and a down B from Papaya. That's gonna be 2 KOs from the Piranha Plant, and here comes Lego Batman for the bad opinion tellers. It is 12 to 101 as we see a down throw followed by a forward air. Lego Batman gonna be at 32 already. Papaya is not a Piranha Plant who will go off stage, but he will rack up damage on you. That is 65 already onto Lego Batman as Papaya is thrown off stage. 65 to 126. Papaya comes back on at the ledge. He is going to get around those down tilts, but side B will get a little bit of chip damage here. Spike ball will hit Lego Batman. 87 to 140 as this is going to be a neutral B which will miss from Lego Batman. 87 to 149. Up air will miss. We see jab, jab, jab. Papaya will be off stage. 87 to 165 as the Piranha Plant is 1 KO away from a hat trick, but that will not happen. Lego Batman will reduce Papaya to only 2 KOs, but a good performance from the Piranha Plant after back-to-back struggles. 108 to 16 as Seraphim comes out now for Ottawa. It's got to be jab, jab, jab here. 108 to 25. Forward air will launch Lego Batman to the other side of the stage, but a forward smash will barely miss from the Byleth. It is 129 to 36. Forward smash will make this a 1 versus 2 for Bisclavette against Seraphim and IHOP for the bots. We will see Inhale, spit outside, gotta be 7 to 75. Up smash, Bisclavette, second up smash, gotta be 34% now. 3 up smashes from this dark pit, make it 4 up smashes. Do we see 5? We do not see 5. It's gonna be a forward air instead. 6-7 to 88. Forward smash here, 79 to 101. Seraphim is racking up big damage against Bisclavette. We see 1 up smash into a forward air. Do we see the down air here? It will miss. Gonna be 103 to 101 as that will be a punishment for the high up B. 103 and a forward smash there is gonna bring IHOP out. So Ottawa going down to the last man again, but the up air won't be enough quite yet. 130 to 0 as we will see the up smash. Ottawa will get a bounce back win against the bots as they will win this one 5-4. Miyuki gets 2 KOs for the bots to turn the game in their favor, but Papaya gets 2 more to bounce back for Ottawa. Afterwards, it turns into back and forth, which IHOP is able to finish. Ottawa is now 4-2 to start the regular season. Last season was not a fluke. Ottawa is here for real. Alright, so that's going to be Ottawa with a win over the Bad Opinion Tellers. The Bad Opinion Tellers will also be 4-2, but that's going to be them falling to 4-2. Keep in mind, this is still an early part of the regular season, so we could most certainly see fates change for them, or the Dark League, or the Fabled Fairies. But that Western Conference race for a first round bye could start to get tight depending on the momentum those 3 teams have. As for the East, Ottawa with this win right here, they should be able to elevate themselves in the standing at the first third point of the regular season. We'll see what will happen as these 2 teams in the next round. Ottawa, they are going to be playing the Novas, who are currently struggling right now. 1-4, could be 1-5 if they lose to the Time Zone squad later today. As for the Bad Opinion Tellers, the Bad Opinion Tellers host the Holy Army of Faerghus, who's also trying to make their way into a playoff slot. That's going to be a good one in round number 7. As for that previous match, the KVs, even though they lose, they do have a bounce back game against Tax Fraudulents, while JG Wentworth 3-3 after the first third stretch. Not as good as they expected, hopefully to be a 4-2 team. They face Buffalo, who finally brought out the big guns, but we'll have to wait and see how those big guns do for Buffalo. Coming up next will be the Ditto Burritos as they host Detroit. The Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League will resume in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the third match of the night, we will see Detroit versus the Ditto Burritos. So, one thing I'm going to start doing during these intermissions is I am going to load the Amiibo for the match afterwards. Why? So things can get done faster. So we have less intermissions and more straight to the next matches. So, give me a second to load the Amiibo for the next match, as the match after this will be Natsuki Lovers versus the Chaos Corp. Gotta load that Violet real quick. But anyways, Detroit, we will see a roster order change. It's just going to be the order, as the same starting five will remain for this match, but it is going to be Dandori still in the leadoff slot. We will see Pancakes, who had 2 KOs in the comeback win, elevated to slot 2. We will see Farm down to slot 3, Love Foolish down to slot 4, and Herobrine remains the closers. Detroit begins the regular season 1-4, just got their first win in the previous round against JG Wentworth. We will see if Detroit can bounce back after this first third stretch. As for your defending champions, the Ditto Burritos, it will also be a more drastic roster order change for them, as we are going to see multiple starters benched. That is 3 starters benched, as there is no Bleh, no Thanatos, no Menax. It will be Ditto, Soul9, Chick-fil-A, the rookie, Om Nom Nom, and Leeya for the Ditto Burritos. 2 and 3. For the defending champions, as they want to bounce back, get to 3 and 3 after the first third stretch. We'll see what happens here. Once again, leadoff continues to be a struggle for Detroit, but can Dandori get a leadoff win here, or will it belong to Ditto, the best leadoff in league history? It's going to be up throw, followed by down air, going to be 6 to 23 right now. It's Ditto already at 23. We see a forward smash. Do we see down air? We see down air attempted by Dandori, but it will miss right there. It's going to be 44 to 34 right now, as we see Ditto waiting, hit by a forward smash. The current Pikmin order is blue, yellow, red for Dandori, as the red one will be gone. It is 59 to 57. Dandori struggling to come back onto the stage. That's going to be 2 down tilts now from Ditto, make it 3 down tilts. Do we see 4? It will be a down B instead. Dandori has yet to reach the ground. Down B again. He gets on the ground just barely, plucking out the white Pikmin. It's going to be 119, but it doesn't matter, as Ditto will get the leadoff win. The leadoff woes continue for Detroit, but here comes the former MVP Pancakes. Won MVP back in Season 3 with the Timeslots squad, traded here in exchange for 2 first-round picks as part of that 4-team trade. The first-round picks would go to another team, however, because it was a 4-team trade, it's going to be 0, 15 to 103. We will see the 4 tilt, Ditto at 112. We see Ditto going up high. That's going to be down air. Pancakes at 24, 27 to 127 right now, as Pancakes, he will get hit by an on-stage up B. A very rare move from Ditto right there, but it does seem to be racking up damage, as it will be 75 to 127. Forward smash will be parried. Up throw, we see neutral air. It's going to be a side B missing from here into the forward tilt, which will not get rid of Ditto. It's going to be 93 to 128. We see back throw now, which will not get rid of the B Sword Fighter. It's going to be 93 to 150, 93 to 176, and that will be enough now. So the retooled Ditto Burritos will see Soul9 coming out right now. She started in the previous season originally, before being benched. It's going to be 115 to 13. Side B, not going to land the Pyra Mithra. It's going to be up throw, up air, Soul9 at 39. Switching over to the Mithra now, 115-39. Down smash, Pancakes at 129. It's 129 to 54. We will see Pancakes inhale, will miss. Punished by down air into up air, into another up air. No switch to Pyra yet for Soul9, remaining as the Mithra. Back throw into a down smash, which will land. Pancakes is off stage as the switch to Pyra is made, and that's going to be high, and that's going to be a punish right there. Soul9 with the knockout. It's going to be Farm coming out now, the Season 4 MVP, who has the most total KOs in a single regular season. 25 to 64. We are going to see down air, going to miss right there. We see forward throw, 25 to 72 with Soul9 come back onto the stage. We will see up smash, 41 to 72. Up air, after the up air, it's going to be up smash, 62 to 72, as it is going to be up B, followed by no aerial from Farmed, 76 to 91. After a year of being suspended from the league, Farm has been struggling in this early stretch. It's going to be forward side into the forward air, but a forward air from Farm will prevent him from being KO'd, as that's going to be a good offstage reverse edge guard. 103 to 111. We will see down smash miss from Soul9, 111 to 115. in her first game of the season. Can Soul9 single-handedly take down 2 MVPs? She will not. It is 3 versus 3 as Chick-fil-A, a rotation starter for the Ditto Burritos, comes out now. With the forwards match right there, to make it a 3 versus 2, Love Foolish, Luckman's Joker. Here in a later slot, he should be able to get Arsene slightly faster since Detroit is down. It's going to be 39 to 36, as we do see this Joker already halfway there. 54 to 36, forwards match here. Arsene will become active as the Joker overshoots, but no punishment because Zelda was also off stage. It's going to be off smash, 72 to 61. Side B, Chick-fil-A at 71 and growing, off stage, 89, 72 to 94, 72 to 96, down tilt, 114 for Chick-fil-A. Do we see an up smash? We will see the up smash. Love Foolish has about 1/3 of the meter, 1/4 of the meter now. It is 95 to 3 as Om Nom Nom will come off stage right now, trying to get some damage here. Forward smash. Arsene will expire for Love Foolish. It is 106 to 41. Down smash, Love Foolish, off stage. We see the plant trying to do something, but the Joker falls short. Herobrine will once again have a 1 versus 2 for Detroit, but if he can get it, it will be back-to-back wins for Detroit, but if not, they will fall to 1 and 5. It's gonna be 11 to 83. Om Nom Nom, the rookie Piranha Plant, gets hit by a down smash. He's off stage in 96. He will come back on because he has a Piranha Plant, get the up throw, but the up smash will not land. 26 to 106. We see Om Nom Nom coming back onto the stage right now. 36 to 106. Neutral B, down smash. 43 to 106. Down smash will miss from both of these Amiibo. 43 to 106. Up air, up air. Herobrine at 65 now. 65 to 106. We will see an up throw here. Herobrine is going to be at 80%. 80 to 116. Keep in mind that Leeya is still behind this Piranha Plant if he were to be KO'd, so Leeya would be the closer for the Ditto Burritos if necessary. 80 to 139. Side B missing from Herobrine right here. We see the Poison Cloud. No up smash punish as it's going to be a down smash instead from Herobrine. Still not enough to get rid of the plant, but there it is. That will be enough now as Leeya comes out right there. Side B, but the forward smash immediately will finish the job for the Ditto Burritos as they are going to win this game 5 to 4. So the Ditto Burritos, after being 1 and 3, they get back-to-back wins against the Time Zone Squad and Detroit to get back up to 500 in the next round. The Ditto Burritos, as they could be getting momentum, they play your worst nightmare. Let's look at the stats real quick as we do see beautiful back and forth action in this match. Detroit on the other side, the leadoff continues to be a stage where they struggle in. Dandori, he's only gotten 1 leadoff win so far, and that is not enough as Detroit falls down to a league worst 1 and 5. A team with 2 former MVPs. There are 6 more rounds until the trade deadline comes. What will this team do in the next 6 games? Will they reevaluate the roster, or will they decide to start tearing things apart to rebuild for next season? It's a disastrous start for Detroit to start off Season 6. We'll see what they will in fact do in the next round. Detroit, they are going to be playing a match against, let's see. Detroit hosts the 456 Squadron. It's currently won 3 matches in a row. It could be a 4-game win streak if the 456 Squadron can beat your worst nightmare. But alright, coming up next, as we will see, it's going to be the Natsuki Lovers versus the Chaos Corp. Let's head straight there. Chaos Corp are going to be your home team for this match, so let's head over there real quick. We are going to start with the Natsuki Lovers roster. We do have a roster order change, but the leadoff remains the same in Fred. The big change right here is going to be here in the number 2 slot. Ilernia, the rookie Byleth, trained by Beta Dude, will be coming in slot 2. He replaces Lore. Slot 3 will see Depression moved up from the closer into a middle slot as Doomed Yuri will take slot 4 for the Natsuki Lovers. 5th and finally for this team is going to be Wanda, brought down to the closing position. On the other side, we are going to see the Chaos Corp. They started off 3-0, but they have lost back-to-back games, and as things stand right now, the Chaos Corp would currently be out of playoff position if things ended yesterday. Knapsack, Malpractice, Penumbra rounds up the first 3 matches, the first 3 Amiibo for this Chaos Corp team. Can they get a bounce back win here, as we are going to see an all Nightmare squad? Slot 4, it is going to be Nightmare's Link and Nightmare's Sword. Let's find that Nightmare Sword real quick, as he is going to be right here. Alrighty, here we go. Here he is, and here we are. 5th, and finally, for the Chaos Corp, it is going to be Nachos, Nightmares' King Deity Amiibo. Let's find him real quick. Let's see where he is. Nightmare, that is Pancakes. Here comes Nachos. Alright. Let me double check those standings real quick. The Natsuki Lovers should be in the Western Conference. The Chaos Corp should be somewhere in the East. Let's take a look and see. The Natsuki Lovers right now stand at a league worst 1-4 record, which is part of the reason why they are trying to get a bounce back win here. I believe the only win the Natsuki Lovers have right now in this regular season was round 4 against the Novas. As for their opponent, Chaos Corp, they've lost 2 in a row after starting off 3-0. The Chaos Corp cannot afford to lose 3 in a row at this point of the season. Of course, they could bounce back from it. But ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that? We have the first Pikmin auction. Fred and Natsack in those leadoffs. Give me a second to rest my voice real quick as we will be loading this match. Alright folks, welcome to the first ever Pikmin auction. The 2 buyers trying to sell are going to be Fred and Natsack. Welcome to the first Pikmin auction of the regular season. It's going to be 0 to 222 already. It's going to be big damage on Fred. It's going to be 25 to 7. We see 33 to 7 right now. Fred is currently the Knapsack is going to be the gray one right here. 44 23. We are going to see a roll, down smash. 44 34 off stage. Fred is going to come back on. That's Knapsack actually with a forward air. 55 to 34. Knapsack going to be on your left. Fred going to be on your right. That's going to be big Pikmin damage. 6 7 70 right now. 70 34. We are going to see forward smash. Missing from Knapsack. It's going to be forward smash right here. Knapsack going to be chasing Fred, who is at 96 right now. 96 34. We see down air. Fred at 106. 106 34. It's going to be afterwards up smash. 118. 119 to 34, but you're gonna see sold at 34 to Knapsack. He will get the leadoff win in the first Pikmin auction. It's gonna be 0 to 57 as Leeya, the rookie, makes his debut. 48 to 57, 66 to 57, as we're gonna see this Violet struggling against this Olimar. It's gonna be 66 to 67. Knapsack has yet to get a leadoff win since round 4. Back-to-back leadoff losses. Could a leadoff win here help the Chaos Corp get back into shape? It is 91 to 67. Knapsack trying to make his way back on. He does not get punished for the slow recovery though by the rookie. 105 to 67. Forward air, and that's going to be 2 KOs for the Chaos Corp. A potential bounce back win is along the way, but we see depression. Typically the closer for the Natsuki Lovers coming out right now. It is 11 to 90. 17 to 90. It's going to be PK Fire deflected by the White Pikmin. 17 to 106. White Pikmin thrown onto the field. It is still available for Knapsack to use. It is 41 to 109. 49 to 109. We see 70 for depression already. Do we see side B? That White Pikmin is next, but it misses with the off smash. It is 70 to 109. Off smash. Red Pikmin is next. Purple. It's going to be the White Pikmin next, who does get thrown at depression, but it does not land. It's going to be depression. Oh no. He will be punished with Red Pikmin damage, but the up air will get rid of Knapsack. That could have been a disaster right there for the Natsuki Lovers. Instead, it's only 2 KOs from the Olimar. Back throw here. Depression will survive. 120 to 0 as Malpractice and Dr. Mario is on the field now for the Chaos Corp. They are leading this game 4 to 3. Down tilt, off smash, which will hit Malpractice. 133 to 50. We see the Lucas. He is taking his time, but he'll be killed right there. And this is a 4 to 2 lead for the Chaos Corp. 0 to 76. We see a down smash. Jab, jab, jab. Will miss against Malpractice. Forward smash will 2. Doomed Yuri is in the 4 slot for the Natsuki Lovers. 1 and 4 so far in this regular season. Down air will miss from Malpractice, but there's a down B right there. He will not self-destruct. We thought that was going to be a self-destruct right there from Malpractice, but he was able to time the down B a little bit later, resulting in him being able to actually survive. 57 to 119, but there's a good reason why you don't go for those down Bs right there, because if you go for it right there along the ledge, you will self-destruct 99% of the time, and Malpractice is the reason why it's only 99. He will be KO'd, however, as Penumbra comes out for the Chaos Corp. It is 123 to 0. We see a side B, 126 to 21. So even though Malpractice can escape from the death spin, Penumbra will come out, Penumbra will get a KO, and Wanda faces a 1 versus 3 for the 1 and 4 Natsuki Lovers, who are trying to avoid falling down to 1 and 5. 32 to 41. We will see grab, will miss, forward smash. Do we see down air from Wanda? Not quite yet from the rookie Zelda, this is going to be our first career closing, by the way. 32, 43, 56 to 71, 68 to 71, as Penumbra, the rookie, has the opportunity to win this game for the Chaos Corp. This could be a huge bounce back win for them. 80 to 80, forward smash, will be shielded, up tilt, it's going to be a back throw instead. 89, 97, and the up smash right there. The Chaos Corp get a huge bounce back win as they defeat the Natsuki Lovers 5 to 2. Knapsack will get 2 KOs in the leadoff, Malpractice will get 1, and he will become the first Dr. Mario to escape this death spiral. Penumbra, 2 KOs from the rookie for the Chaos Corp to win this 5 to 2. They are now 4 and 2 with a huge bounce back win. As for the Natsuki Lovers, they fall down to 1 and 5. It is a disastrous start for the Natsuki Lovers to begin the regular season, of course. In this point of time last season, we saw Toronto. They were around this same range last season, but look what Toronto did in the second half of the regular season. It is not too late to change your fate, and we will see what the Natsuki Lovers do with 6 rounds until the trade deadline and 12 until the regular season ends. Coming up next will be the first no mic match of the round number 6. It will be the Tax Fraudulents versus Green Bay. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the 5th match of the night, it will be a no mic match between the Tax Fraudulents and Green Bay. The rosters are Freak, Finale, Molly, Chaos King, and Informer versus Pink Furby, Bud Knight, Quadruple X, Hola Amigo, and MacBook. Let's see, as things stand right now, Green Bay is currently 3-2 here in the Western Conference. The Tax Fraudulents are 2-3. Both teams are currently out of playoff spot as things stand, but Freak is 0-5 as a leadoff so far, still trying to get his first leadoff win. We will see you in a couple of minutes after this match ends. The Tax Fraudulents will defeat Green Bay 5-3. Let's take a look at that match real quick, as we will see the first leadoff win from Freak of the regular season. He gets his first against Pink Furby. Afterwards, the game turns into back and forth until Chaos King, second overall pick back in the Season 4 draft, he will get not one, but 2 KOs as MacBook gets shut down again for Green Bay, but both teams exiting this round will be 3-3 as the Tax Fraudulents defeat Green Bay. Alright folks, coming up next we are going to see the Fabled Fairies against the Buffalo Meebashers. But the Buffalo Meebashers, let me tell you this real quick. We are going to see Buffalo with a retooled roster entering this round, as for the first 5 rounds, our general manager didn't realize the regular season actually began, so they were still using some rookies and bench players, but the team was being held afloat by them. But the debut of I Don't Love You, Donkers, and The Farm will begin for Buffalo here. Let's stay on the microphone. Buffalo will play their games on Spirit Tracks. Let's find the Spirit Tracks real quick. Alright, we need the battlefield form. First things first, the Fabled Fairies roster. It is going to be the same roster as they are currently 4-1 to start the regular season. Greg will remain the leadoff here. We're going to see in slot 2, that is going to be House MD. Slot 3, 1 AM Amiibo, that's going to be Nokoton. Leads the team right now with 8 KOs, I believe, in close contention for that MVP race, but Perspecta leads the league with 9. Bloodflame and Doodlebob will round out the roster for the Fabled Fairies. Bloodflame, after 2 seasons in Detroit, is moved over here via the expansion draft, but she has been struggling so far for this Fabled Fairies team. If Bloodflame continues to struggle in this round, we could potentially see a change from their general manager. We'll have to see what they do. Panger's Hero Low will be the 3rd Amiibo for Buffalo here as Amiibo number 1. That was a leadoff change, as you saw. We will not see Low in the leadoff, but instead the Job. Low is decided to be more valued in the 3 slot, as the Job and Low can easily do the leadoff spot alone, and this is before forgetting that this team also has an Olimar on their bench. The 4th Amiibo is going to be Donkers, making their first appearance here in Season 6 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Had a pretty strong season for an Ice Climbers, but 5th and finally, the closer that this team has been familiar with since last season. Let's find him real quick, as this Amiibo enters year 3 of his career, his 2nd with Buffalo, the Farm. Alright, so just to recap, it is Greg, House, Nokoton, Bloodflame, and Doodlebob versus the Job, I Don't Love You, Low, Donkers, and the Farm. Buffalo's heavy hitters come out to play against the 4-1 Fairies. The leadoff game is going to be a fun one here, as the last time the Job played a full season in the leadoff, he went 8-4 in 12 games for Buffalo back in Season 4. That was when they made it to the playoffs, but Greg, the All-Star, will be the leadoff on the other side. By the way, folks, make sure to get hydrated, all that. Make sure you're still drinking water. I don't care if it's midnight in your time zone or mine. Get water now. Okay, maybe not now, but after this match. The Job, though, he's already going to be at 81%, as that's going to be 84, 103, as that's multiple Pikmin dealing damage. That is 112 unanswered damage from Greg. 112. We see down tilt finally gets some damage here. 16 to 122, as a Job will be KO'd with a back air, and I Don't Love You comes out for Buffalo, as they are already down early. 20-0. Forward tilt, 31-14, we're going to see side B, side B, side B, 39-14, as it is going to be a back air here, 54-13. We see up next, going to be down throw. After the down throw, that is going to be no up smash from Greg here, unless we see still no up smash from the leadoff. 56-42, 61-42, that Gordo will be deflected, but will not hit the King Deity. Down smash, Greg struggling to come back onto the stage. Gordo will be at the perfect angle, so it's going to be 95% for the Olimar. He misses the second Gordo, though. I Don't Love You. We see up tilt out of that parry, 108-42, as that is going to be forward tilt, not landing quite yet. Back throw, 129-42. It is going to be forward tilt. Greg still alive at 138. Down air interrupting what could have been an up tilt, as we see up smash being parried, but the up B right there, wrong move from Greg. He'll be punished and KO'd. House MD will come out now for the Fabled Fairies. It is 13 to 62. Down tilt. After the down tilt, it's going to be 28 to 72, 28 to 81. We see House putting I Don't Love You at 101. It's going to be forward tilt. 38 to 101. Gordo will be deflected back. It's a forward smash there from House. It's going to be 4 versus 3. And here comes Low in the 3 slot. 38 to 100. One issue with Low so far this regular season has been his aggressive mana use. He is yet to capitalize on proper usage of a side B. Let's see if he can land a side B here in this match. 51, 63 to 37. It is going to be, there's a side B right there, and it misses once again. That's what we're talking about when it comes to Low. 75 to 45 as Low already at 57. So that's another missed full charge side B from this hero amiibo. 75 to 79 as Low trying to come back on. He'll come back on once more. Forward throw. It is 75 to 86 as House with this up smash right here. It won't be enough to get rid of Low. We will see instead forward air. Do we see up air? It's a down smash instead from the hero. 91 to 101. Up next, it's going to be 191, 101 still. We will wait. We will see. Down smash once more. Low is going to be off stage. Low is going to come back on. It will be 92, 104 to 117. It's going to be House coming back on right now. We wait and we see. Forward throw. Low struggling to stay on the stage now. 104 to 115. It's going to be back throw. So these two amiibo are just trading places with knocking each other off the stage. 115 to 125. That mana is starting to run a little low for Low. 128 to 125 as we see. Only 14 mana available for this hero, and the back air from House, his second KO of the night. He will just stand there against the Ices. A 4-2 lead turns into 3-2, but here comes Nokotan for the Fabled Fairies. It's going to be 33 to 0 as the Ices are split. Those down Bs are missing from this Mii Brawler. It is 58 to 30 as the first damage will be dealt directly onto the Nana. This is a Nana leading Ice Climbers as we see side B right here. 58 to 60. A side B from the top platform can be scary because it can snipe KOs at earlier percentages. 76 to 73. Nokotan, neutral air. Down tilt will miss thanks to the air stalling with a down B. 86 to 80. And a forward smash here. Nokotan will be off stage and she'll be hit and she is gonna fall short. Donkers will bounce back with 2 KOs for Buffalo. It's going to be 2 versus 2 as a struggling Blood Flame comes out now. She has yet to get a KO since round 1 in their win against the Time Zone squad. It's 19 to 95 as Blood Flame. She will come out. She'll come back onto the stage. 19, 24 to 95. Donkers, forward tilt, neutral B. It's going to be Blood Flame off stage again. She'll come back on once more. 47, 55 to 95. Blood Flame off stage, come back on. Neutral air will miss. Hit by the up smash now. 77 to 95 as we see. Forward tilt. Blood Flame at 86. Blood Flame at 106. 106 to 95. Donkers. Can Donkers get a hat trick in their Season 6 debut? It is going to be 106 to 108. 106 to 114. Side B gonna land. Side B gonna connect. 106 to 131. Up air punishing an up B. 119 to 131. Down air. And it is going to be a jab from Blood Flame here, who swapped over to the Mithra. 129 to 141. Dash attack. Do we see the up air? No up air quite yet. It's 150 to 144. Both amiibo at dangerously high percentages right here. And the down air from Blood Flame will be her first KO since round 1 of the season. The farm makes its debut for Buffalo here. It's a 1 versus 2 for the team. Gotta be 150 to 45 as we're gonna see a back throw that will be able to it will get rid of Blood Flame. So Doodlebop will come out right there. It is 0 to 61 as the farm does make it a 1 versus 1. If he can get a second KO here against Doodlebop, they can come back and win from a 4-2 lead. It's gonna be 28 to 61. We are gonna see forward throw. 36 to 61. Up next, gonna be a side B here. Nope, gonna be parrying to a side B. 54 to 61. We wait as we see 69 to 61. The farm doesn't go for side B there. It does miss. 83 to 61. It's gonna be forward smash right there, and that will be the comeback for Buffalo. They will come back from a 4-2 deficit to win 5-4. So Buffalo, even though they fall early, 2 KOs from House AMD. We will see 2 KOs from Donkers and 2 KOs from Farmed as Blood Flame was the only amiibo to get a KO. But here's the thing. Blood Flame had gone to a dogfight with Donkers despite the massive percentage lead, and it was just announced from their general manager that Blood Flame will be benched after the blown lead from this team. Greg, House MD put their contributions, Nokotan gets shut down for once, but neither Bloodflame nor Doodlebob could get the job finished. Buffalo will advance to a 4-2 record, and so will the Fabled Fairies. Coming up next, it is going to be, let's see, the Holy Army of Fairies, sorry, not the Holy Army of Fairies, it's going to be the Holy Army of Faerghus versus the Boston Brawlers when we come back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, and thank you for your patience because I forgot about the 64 Amiibo limits. We had to back out, come back in, but we have the Holy Army of Faerghus versus the Boston Brawlers. So, The Holy Army of Faerghus right now, they got a bounce back win in the previous round after winning their first 2, losing their second 2, and then getting that bounce back win. They are currently 3-2 right now as the rookie Tobey Maguire leads the league, sorry, not the league, but the team in KOs. It will be Dimitri, John Pickman, Tobey Maguire, Shiori, and Vibin against a struggling Boston Brawlers team. So, entering this round, the 3 worst teams in the league are the Boston Brawlers, Detroit, and the Natsuki Lovers, entering with 1-4 records. We saw losses from the other 2 teams, but will we see will we see Boston get a win here? It is Cone Zone, Yummers, Fipsh, Vin Diesel, and D Destroyer. Let's get started. Okay, I lied. There's actually not 3 worst teams, actually 4, as Toronto also got their first win of the regular season in the previous round, who's also 1-4. Toronto, by the way, they are going to be playing, let's see, Toronto plays next against the Dark League, but for this match here between Holy Army and Boston, it is Dimitri versus Cone Zone as your lead-offs. I apologize if my voice has been sounding a little bit rough this round so far. I've been doing a lot of talking, a lot of communicating, because that card show does get loud sometimes, so you gotta raise your voice a little bit in order to have the vendor hear you, but definitely worth it. Had a bunch of fun selling a bunch of cards I didn't want anymore and getting some I don't need. I shared them in the Discord server, by the way. If y'all do want to take a look at those, I'll maybe get a hand cam in the near future, but it's going to be 106 to 11. 106 to 33 as Cone Zone has been out-damaging the 3rd overall pick Dimitri so far, but we see up B, neutral air, not going to land quite yet. It is 106 to 81 as Cone Zone, 106 to 98 right now. We wait and we see Dimitri does go for the up smash. He does go for the up smash, and he will get the leadoff win as Cone Zone falls to 0-6 in the leadoff category. Around this time last season, Vin Diesel was also 0-6 in the leadoff. He would be benched for the rest of the regular season, so we'll see what Boston does here. It's 124. We see up B, side B, and Dimitri snipes a KO right there against Yummers. He'll be revenge KO'd by Fipsh, but that is 2 KOs from the 3rd overall pick in the leadoff. John Pickman comes out now for the Holy Army of Faerghus. He's been struggling a little bit so far this season. Gonna be 64, 81 to 39 as Fipsh is trying to even things up. Forward air will miss, but we see back air instead. 94 to 45. Side B, red, yellow will land, but the more important one, white, won't. And that's gonna be 2 KOs from the future Hall of Famer, Tobey Maguire, already mining steel tools, because keep in mind, this is a regular form stage for the Boston Brawlers, so the regular forms does not apply. This is not Battlefield, this is not Omega, though that is why the steel is being mined so early for Tobey Maguire. That Steve difference for here in Boston, with Boston having a different environment than most other stages. 66, 74 to 95 right now, 74 to 95 as we're going to see up tilt into an up smash will miss. 186 to 105 as Fipsh. He's brought this Steve already to high percentages, and he could get a hat trick here. It's going to be 89 to 114. We will see a down throw. Do we see up air? Not quite yet. It's going to be instead back throw. So we see Tobey Maguire still trying to mine. It's steal after steal after steal because of this different environment, and that's going to be a KO right there. Vin Diesel comes out now for the Boston Brawlers. We will see a down B as Tobey Maguire is off stage. 118 to 0. He comes back on. There is no gold or diamonds yet. It's going to be up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up air, forward air. It's going to be 38 onto Vin Diesel. More iron is being mined. 118 to 55 as we see forward smash. 118 to 77. Gold is available now for Tobey Maguire. If he can get it, it's going to be 118 to 77, and gold will be mined. Up tilt, no forward air though. 141 to 91 as we are going to see forward air, mining. There's the diamond right there. The diamond is available, but he will be KO'd. Shiori comes out now for the Holy Army of Faerghus. It is 0 to 114, and Shiori will make it a 1 versus 2 for a D Destroyer. It is 0 to 0, 0 to 18. We are going to see Shiori with the forward tilt, Shiori with the up smash. Do we see up air? Shiori already has this rookie at 93%. It is 8 to 93. Up smash, not quite enough yet. Up smash will be parried there. 8 to 93. Up tilt, up air, and Shiori makes it quick for the Holy Army of Faerghus as they're going to win this game 5 to 3. That has got to be one of the fastest KOs in Shiori's career. The Holy Army of Faerghus will be 4-2. Thanks to 2 KOs from Dimitri and 2 KOs from Shiori, Tobey Maguire gets a KO to stop a potential hat-trick from Phipps as Boston falls down to 1-5 in the regular season. Despite the strong win, John Pickman continues to struggle for the Holy Army. We'll see if a roster order change is made, but that different terrain allowed Tobey Maguire to get some advantage here in Boston. I wonder if Boston had thought that through before facing the zombie. Alright, coming up next, when we come back, it is going to be the Dark League versus Toronto. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1AM channel. We will be back in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This, I believe, is going to be the 8th match of the night, as we are already halfway through with round number 6. We are going to see the Dark League versus Toronto. So, the Dark League, one of 3 teams competing in the West, and they have an opportunity to blow ahead as, let's see, the Bad Opinion Tellers. We saw them, let's see, trying to remember, I believe, yes, Ottawa did get that win against the Bad Opinion Tellers, if I'm not mistaken. It was a 5-4 win for Ottawa, and we saw the Fabled Fairies blow a 4-2 lead from Buffalo, as the Bloodflame struggles continued, as Bloodflame will be benched in the next round by the Fabled Fairies, but with both of those teams falling down to 4-2, the Dark League, if they can get a win here against Toronto, they'll remain on top of the Western Conference with a 5-1 record after the first 6 rounds. We do have a change in the leadoff, however. Fight Me will be the new leadoff, with Boy Hawk moving down to slot 2. Ishtar will be elevated to slot 3, as we will see the Dark League debuts for Ice Shock and Sailor Moon. On the other side, Toronto, same roster order, as it will be Flazer Silly, Nezuko, Kaivine, and Sigurd. Toronto had gotten the first win in the regular season. It was a big blowout win against the Floppy Flamers, but let's see what happens here. At this point last season, Toronto was also down in a pickle. They wouldn't start really winning games until the 3rd stretch of the regular season, but maybe they get started with that win streak early. The leadoffs are Fight Me versus Flazer Draw. Immediately after this match, we are going to see the Floppy Flamers versus Miami, by the way. Going to be 0-0. It's going to be 0-6. And that's going to be an early switch to Charizard at only 18%. For Tilt, Flare Blitz, 44-30, as we are going to see. Side B, 44. We see back throw, 58-30. Charizard tries to go for that up air right there. He'll land that one right there. 75-30. We are going to see neutral air is going to be for Tilt, 81-42. Still no Squirtle yet. Charizard remains out for this team, as it is going to be a down throw. Do we see forward air? No forward air landing. Throw 98-42. Flare Blitz at point blank will not land. Side B will though, but Charizard being off stage, he will not switch to Squirtle when he is off stage. He will remain as Charizard. Gotta be 120-77. Neutral air, forward tilt, off smash, and that will not be a switch to Squirtle. Neither will that be 120-105. There's the switch to Squirtle now. Squirtle with the side B missing. He's gonna be off stage. He'll come back on, going a little high to hit Fight Me, 128-111. And this could be an up smash. Instead, it's a back air, 128-122. Forward tilt, Meta Knight off stage, Squirtle hit by the up B. He will survive. It's 133, and a manual switch to Ivysaur with a forward throw, 150-130. Up air will not land. It's going to be side B, followed by the up smash being shielded into a forward tilt, and Flazer Draw will get the leadoff win for Toronto. It appears the Dark League is using a double leadoff strategy with the Mii Brawler, who will get a revenge KO right here. Boy Hawk went 4-1 in the leadoff slot for the team. We will see the Season 2 MVP Silly coming out now for Toronto. 33-0. Up B, she comes back on. It's going to be neutral B here for this Mii Brawler, who's having a bit of a breakout season. Has not had some real games in quite some time. Going to be 33-41. Side B from the Pyra. It's actually neutral B, as we see a switch to the Pyra. 51-41. Down smash to interrupt the side B. 69-41. Side B will be shielded here though. It's going to be, we see neutral air, forward smash will be parried into a forward tilt, 83-46, 98-46, as it is going to be Boy Hawk coming onto the stage right now, 118, 119-46, and Boy Hawk side B will be shielded, up smash will be missed, and there's a neutral right there from Silly. Ishtar will come out right now for the Dark League. It is 0-56. We're going to see side B right there. It's going to be out smash, not quite yet. It's going to be forward tilt, 0-75. Afterwards, forward tilt again, 0-82. Afterwards, we see neutral B, Artificial, forward tilt, 0-109 as the down smash will miss from this Palutena, 15. Afterwards, back throw, 15-124, switch to Mithra. Mithra coming out for Silly right now, getting the back throw, down tilt is going to miss right there, 22-124, down tilt, up B, but the up B missed because of the platform, so does the up smash from the Palutena because of the Pyramithra just being able to get at the right spot. Down smash. Ishtar at 69. Down smash again. 76 to 124. Into a switch to the Pyra. It's 76 to 124 as a down smash. Only the wind box hitting right there. Wind box again. But that one will land for real. So here comes the original MVP for Toronto. It's going to be Nezuko. 89 to 23. 89-23 right now as we're going to see Nezuko up tilt being parried. Parry, we see up B from on stage. Going to be 89. Down throw into the up air, which will miss 100. And a forward smash there will get rid of Ishtar. Ice Shock. I believe this is a rookie coming out for the Dark League, making their first appearance in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Did not play any games in the preseason as that neutral B will be almost fully charged. 23 to 62. It's gonna be 25, but a down throw into neutral air. Ice Shock gonna be at 50 right here. We will see back air followed by down smash from Ice Shock to the offstage. Does not go for a down air despite going deep. It is 69 to 76. Down tilt, the neutral B is fully charged as we see up tilt. 69, 74 to 104. The Ice Shock gonna wait. Ice Shock hit by the up air. 96 to 116. It's gonna be up air again from Nezuko. 115 to 116. 117, 116 actually. It is going to be a grab. Down tilt. Back throw. Ice Shock off stage at 134. And she's gonna come back on as the down air. A little early from Nezuko. We see back air right there from Nezuko. 2 KOs as Toronto has a 1-3 lead. Make it 1 versus 2 for Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon started every game last season for the Dark League, formerly known as the Cinnabon Splitters back then. It's going to be 9, 22 to 53. I believe she had at least 10 KOs in her rookie season. Going to be 22 to 94 as Kaivine already taking big damage here. And a forward smash is going to make this a 1 versus 1. A 1 versus 3 turns into 1 versus 1 as we have yet to see a 1 versus 3 comeback here in the regular season so far. It is 22 to 40. Up smash going to make it 45 to 40 as the damage percent is close. Up air. Do we see up air again? 45 to 60 right here. We see up smash interrupted. Neutral B 50 to 84. Down air, but it's going to be back throw from Sigurd. Going to be 59 to 94. Down throw into up air from the Link. 86 94. We wait as we see down B 95 94. Down air. Up air will miss, but the up smash, and that is going to be a comeback from the Dark League. The first 1 versus 3 comeback of the regular season as the Dark League will come back and win this 5-4. It looked like Toronto was going to win this. It was a 1 versus 3 after 2 KOs from Nezuko, but Sailor Moon in her Season 6 debut for the Dark League gets a hat trick as the Dark League will win. They will be on top of the Western Conference exiting this round as they win 5-4 to advance to a 5-1 record. This is a team that has never been to the playoffs, and they are currently in motion to do so as they are competing with the KBs for best overall record in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Keep in mind, these two teams are playing bottom half schedules this season, so they are destined to face off against each other. In fact, I want to see when that is on the schedule. Let's see. Dark versus KB. Is that going to be? That's got to be later in the season. Let's see. Dark versus KB. It's going to be cross common, so it's got to be sometime between in the next 6 rounds. We're going to see. Let's see. No, that's Tax versus KB. Who hosts that match? Oh, I'm trying to find where that is because that is going to be a date that needs to be circled here. Let's see. Dark versus KB. Or don't tell me it already happened. Did it already happen? Let's see. Dark versus KB. There's no way that match already happened because I would have known by now. Let's see. Yeah, that was Dark versus DK. Let's see. It has to be happening at some point here, right? Dark League versus the KBs, or is it just a matchup that's not scheduled to happen? Let's see, Dark League plays the Fabled Fairies next round. The KBs host the Tax Fraudulents. How about round 8? Let's see. Yeah, Michael at Dark League. How about round 9? Round 9. Is it going to be happening in round 9? Or is this a matchup that's not going to happen? Dark at Bots. Come on, round 10. Please tell me it's going to happen in round 10. Round 10. We see, the KBs host Miami in that round. Round 11. KBs at Fabled Fairies. Round 12. Please is in round 12. No. I don't think these two teams are going to face each other in the regular season. That's right. even with the cross-conference matchups, there's still going to be one team you don't face, and that is going to be the Instants. So the Dark League and the KBs don't have each other in the way, so there's a chance that both these teams could go on, win the rest of the games, and heck, we could have like 2 one-loss teams in the finals for all we know and care. Of course, it's only round 6 to the regular season, so losses are still destined to happen, especially with the playoffs. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, but coming up next, it's going to be a fun one. We have the Floppy Flamers versus Miami 69ers. Let's talk about Vengeance real quick. Vengeance is on a breakout season, had a hat trick in their no mic comeback in the previous round, as we're going to see first the roster for the Floppy Flamers. It's still going to be the turned around the changed roster with Bong in the leadoff, Hero Sword in slot number 2. Slot 3 is going to be Holy Wars N2, the Amiibo, not the general manager. Slot 4, it's going to be Mrs. Biden, who leads the team in KOs right now, with Eon 2's Violet Faerghus as the closer. On the other side, Miami. Let's load that first half roster real quick. We see Lil Nas X, first overall pick in the Season 4 draft. He is their team's leadoff, with slot 2 being Yamcha, the Little Mac. Slot 3, that is going to be the Young Link. But slot 4 and slot 5, these two Amiibo right here are part of the reason why this team can win big games. In fact, they won that big game against the Dark League, which was the one and only loss the Dark League has suffered so far in this regular season. Miami has never been to the playoffs yet in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, but this is only year number 3 for them. This could be the opportunity for such a team. But Vengeance, 8 KOs so far in the regular season, a breakout regular season for the sophomore so far. He is a very fun attraction here, but that closer, Gengalzo in the 5th slot, as keep in mind, Aura, Arsene, they trigger earlier if you're down, so that is Miami taking advantage of such things here. So we will see Gengalzo in that closing slot, as we have the Flamers at the 69ers. Once again, the rosters are Bong, Hero Sword, Holy Wars N2, Mrs. Biden and Failnaught versus Lil Nas X, Yamcha, Nightquillia, Vengeance, and Gengalzo, with leadoffs being Bong versus Lil Nas X. First damage is going to be a trade right there, but a down smash that's going to put Bong at 37 already. We see a down throw into forward air in retaliation, but the up air actually will miss. Up smash will land, however. 37 to 55, 44 to 55, make it 44 to 72, 44 to 84. As Lil Nas X coming back down onto the stage, but he is already taking big damage, and that's going to be an up smash win for Bong in the leadoff. Yamcha comes out now for Miami. It's 44 to 39. We're going to see dash attack, 57 to 39. Down smash, Bong at 73. Coming back onto the stage, we see the down smash miss, but a forward tilt, 88. 113 to 39 as Bong was launched to the right. Bong was launched to the left. Launched to the right once more. 128 to 39. We see forward tilt right there as Yamcha 4 bars away from a KO punch, as he's only at 39. He's going to be at 1 bar if he can come back onto the stage. It is 5 to 61. This is going to be a little too early for the KO punch, so you need to get a big hit here before that KO punch triggers. It's 16 to 61, 32 to 61. Hero Sword going to come back on right now. Jab, jab, jab will break the KO punch though, so no KO punch available for Yamcha here. 32 to 105. We see forward smash being parried. 32 to 123. We wait and we see it's going to be forward tilt not landing. Side B is going to miss right there, getting out of a jab, jab, jab. Fireball, Yamcha off stage, and he is going to fall short. So the Young Link will come out now for Miami here. It's going to be 32 to 0 as we see a forward smash. 51, 59 to 0 right here. It's going to be Nightquillia waiting. Up smash going to be hit 78 to 0. We see another up smash here. 90 to 0. It's going to be afterwards. We see forward smash. Hero Sword's going to be off stage at 107 as we see. It's going to be down air 126 to 0. We are waiting. We are seeing 136, 146 to 0. It is going to be no down air quite yet, as this hero is still alive facing this Young Link. He will get hit by a forward air. It's 156 to 16 as we wait. We see Fireball deflecting a boomerang, but the forward throw will be enough. Holy Wars N2 coming out right now, switching to the Mithra, back to the Mithra. It's going to be 0 to 27 as we wait, and we see it's going to be 0 to 27. Side B, 0 to 51. It's going to be Pyra for Holy Wars N2 coming back onto the stage right now. We are going to wait and see as this young Link going to be at 68% against Holy Wars. This Holy Wars going to be 0 to 83 as the up B. Will not get rid of this young Link quite yet. We see the side B. It is going to be off smash missing, switching to Mithra as the off smash misses from her. 22 to 104. We wait and we see a jab, jab, jab. 22 to 114. Up special going to make it 31 to 114. Side special, but jab, jab, jab here. 42 to 114. It's going to be Holy Wars coming on right now. Still the Pyra. That's going to be neutral air, interrupting the milk drink. Side B will miss right here as this team is struggling to get rid of this young Link. The young Link has a percentage, it's just they're not able to get the right move here. It's 80 to 135, 87 to 135. Up B, still not enough. That's going to be shielded. 96 to 135, and we're going to see the Holy Wars into the Mithra. 102 to 143. It is going to be Holy Wars struggling, getting KO by the up smash, and that is going to be an unnecessary KO allowed from this young Link. Mrs. Biden gonna have to come out now as this team is down. We're going to see 29 to 143. Up tilt, gonna miss right there. We're going to see a 4 throw. That still won't be enough as this young Link is alive at 164. 34 to 164. Forward smash will be shielded. It's going to be up throw. It's going to be 41-64, but this 4 throw will still not be enough. 40 to 179. We see neutral air. Biden will be killed right there by not teching. It's going to be a 1 versus 3 as that young Link had a hat trick, and now Vengeance has the opportunity to come out now and he can finish the game here. 29 to 28, 29 to 40. We will see Miami. They are 1 KO away from advancing to a 4-2 record. We will wait and we will see 37 to 76. Vengeance coming back on right now. It is going to be down tilt. It's going to be neutral air. 55 to 92. Does he start? He starts building the Aura Spear. It's going to be 70 to 92, and that's going to be a full charge one available if he wants to use it. 79 to 92. 89 92. Trying to chase the Byleth. Neutral air, and that's going to be enough. Miami will advance to a 4-2 record as they are going to win this game 5-3. So Bong gets the leadoff win. Hero Sword gets a KO, but nobody could get a KO against the young Link as they struggled against this low tier. That is going to be back-to-back hat tricks we see from Miami from 2 different low-tiered Amiibo. The low-tier roster of the Miami 69ers is now 4-2 to start off the regular season. In the next round, Miami is going to host Michael. As for the Floppy Flamers, they are going to fall down now to a 2-4 record. Bit of a struggling end. However, I have some good news for the Floppy Flamers. You play the Natsuki Lovers in the next round. The Natsuki Lovers are 1-5, one of the 4 worst teams in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League right now. So you have a potential bounce back win to get to 1 game under 500. So that's a little bit of good news for the Floppy Flamers. We'll see if they make another roster order adjustment or not. But alright. 5 matches remain to this round. We're going to have no mic between the Novas and Time Zone Squad. Then the 4 matches on the mic. It will be Carbon Show's team at Dublin Kings, Michael at your team domain, Your Worst Nightmare at the Squadron, followed by Amiibo Engage at Midclass Nation. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1AM channel. Up next will be the no mic match between the Novas and the Time Zone Squad.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the 10th match of the night, we have the Novas versus the Time Zone Squad. So, with all the teams with a 1-4 record, you forget that the Novas are 1-4? Yes, unfortunately, the Novas are 1-4. Their only win this so far in the regular season was a round 1 win against the Dublin Kings, who played next against Carbon Show's team, but Diabels, the leadoff, is 0-5 in that category so far, still trying to pick up her first, as this could be a fall from grace from one of the best leadoffs in league history. Diabels, meh, it's him. Valrex, an A+ to me, round out the roster for this team. As for the Time Zone Squad, they're going to give Rin Penrose a second shot here in the leadoff slot, 1 against Lucina, 0 KOs in 5 league seasons, most of them being spent on the bench for the Time Zone Squad, still trying to find her first here. We'll see what she does as the rest of the roster is Sidon, Alistor, Heim, and Honda. The 2-3 Time Zone Squad had a loss against Ditto Burritos in the previous round, but Diabels versus Rin are your leadoffs, as this is a no mic match. We will see you after the match ends for the last 4. So, the Time Zone Squad will get a victory over the Novas as they will advance to a 3-3 record. Rin Penrose in the leadoff finally gets her first career KO in the leadoff position. That was 1 KO from her been in this league since Season 1. It's finally about time for her to get one there. We see back and forth until Alistor gets 2 KOs, so 2 more KOs from the young rookie. We see Heim with that game winner, but the Novas fall down to a horrible 1 and 6 position as Diabels, oh dear, Diabels 0 and 6 in the leadoff slot. Only her and Conezone are 0 and 6 in the leadoff position so far in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Is it time for the Novas to retire Diabels from the leadoff slot? She's been in charge of that slot since Season 1, all the way back when they were playing games in Foreside, all the way back to when they had that winning go home against Edmonton back in Season 1 when the league only had 12 teams. It might be time to move on from Diabels in the leadoff slot, but only if Panger makes that roster adjustment. But who would be the next leadoff forward there? Yeah, Diabels, one of the best leadoffs of all time, just lost the leadoff game to a Lucina, who's been in the league for 6 seasons and just got her first career KO. That is how bad things have gone for Diabels so far in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Anyways, the Timeslots squad is 3-3 right now. In the next round, they are going to be on the road against Green Bay, who is also 3-3, and they also utilize a low-tier leadoff. We'll see what they do in the leadoff game to deal with the potentially unpredictable Pink Furby, as they will be on the battlefield form stage for Green Bay. On the other side of things, the Novas, 1-5, and they face the hydrogen bomb known as Ottawa in the next round. They could potentially fall down to 1-6. That would be drastic for the Novas, a fall from grace from their Season 4 championship. But coming next will be Carbon Show's team versus the Dublin Kings. We'll see Michael at your team's domain, Your Worst Nightmare at the 456 Squadron, followed by Amiibo Engage at Mid-Class Nation. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume in a couple of minutes. Actually, before that, let me back out real quick, because I believe that was match number 5, so let me jump back in real quick. Alright, so we'll load this Amiibo in just a quick minute, but Carbon Show's team at the Dublin Kings, Midgar, Omega form. We will see you in a little bit. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for match 11 of the night. So, for those of you in the Mountain Time Zone, it is about to be midnight for you. For me, it's about to be 1 a.m. at 1 a.m. Should be at the end of this match as we have Carbon Show's team versus the Dublin Kings. So another cross-conference game here. Let's double check. By the way, I noticed the viewership is still like normal compared to normal. We appreciate that y'all are here late at almost 2 a.m., 1 a.m., whatever time zone y'all are in. But let's see. Let me update that schedule real quick. We will see both teams entering with 2 and 3 records. Carl Magnus, Sauce Alger, 910, Starless, and Bob for Carbon Show's team versus Kenjaku, Tifa, Aerith, Rice, and Tenten for the Dublin Kings. Let's get started. Unfortunately for Carbon Show's team, in the previous round, we saw Sauce Alger with another self-destruct as he led the league in self-destructs in the previous season, but the leadoffs will be Carl Magnus versus Kenjaku. It's going to be first damage from Kenjaku already. Going to be 20 already onto Magnus. 31 to 11. We see Magnus with the forward smash. 31-34. Fireball. Magnus goes for the down air. Does not land. 33 to 56. We see 33-56 right now. Down air attempted again by Magnus. He is going to be a little too low. No, he will have enough to come back on. It's going to be up throw. Followed by forward air missing from Kenjaku. Current pigment order is white, red, purple. And that's going to be red pigment damage being dealt onto Magnus. 57 to 71. 75 to 71. We see smash missing. That's gonna be a heavy purple off smash right there. 103 to 71. What's up next? Gonna be off smash missing, but another purple. That's gonna be a leadoff one for Kenjaku as Sauce Alger comes out with the revenge KO. It is 4 versus 4. 22, gonna be side B here. 46 already onto Sauce Alger as Tifa takes first damage now. Gonna be 26 to 32. Forward smash. Sauce Alger off stage. He is gonna come back onto the stage. 66 to 32. Up tilt. Off smash. Tifa with the limit break available, but a forward smash here. The limit break is not needed as the Cloud will get a forward smash at the ledge. He'll be hit by a forward smash himself. Gonna need to use. Oh no! He self-destructs! That has been an issue with the Cloud Amiibo since 2020 in the Small Battlefield update. They added that to the game as like a cool tech for Cloud to do, but unfortunately, the Cloud Amiibo self-destructs. This is a thing I've been ranting about for 6 years now. The Small Battlefield update was added almost 6 years ago to the game, and Cloud has just not really been the same since. It is 70 to 59 as Aerith did get it down right there, but it was not enough to get rid of 910. The next one should get the job done as she tries to go for it right there. 92 to 59. We see down air, not quite yet. 92 to 59. This is going to be down air interrupting, and a forward smash here from Aerith. That's going to give the Kings the lead. Starless, who has been struggling all season long, will come out for Carbon Show's team. It is 0 to 79. We wait and we see forward smash. It's going to be afterwards a back throw from Starless. 17 to 94. Aerith coming back onto the stage right now. We see down throw. We see neutral air. That's 44 onto Starless right now. As up next, a side B will not land because of the down B from Starless. 44 to 112. We wait and we see it's going to be a back throw. 44 to 125. Aerith coming back onto the stage right now. We see a back throw. 59 to 125. Starless trying to come back on here. 59 to 125 remains. Aerith up tilt. Up air. Starless at 90. Do we see another up air? Not quite yet. Down B stalling. That's going to be a punishment right there. Forward smash will KO. Aerith has 2 so far in this game. She'll be revenge KO'd by Bob as Bob once again has a 1 versus 3 for Carbon Show's team, but the 4 tilt makes it a 1 versus 2 against Rice. Both of these King deities were part of the Season 4 draft class. Both of them have been solid members, but Rice was selected in the expansion draft as Your Worst Nightmare did move on from the deity after he started to struggle in year 2. It is 61, 77 to 79. Bob in year 1 had 19 KOs for Faerghus' team. In season 2, primarily used as leadoff. He started to have a career resurgence, but this team remains struggling as they have had to fall on Bob many times. It is 97 to 14. No 4 tilt quite yet. Out of parry, forward throw, right at 127. Do we see it go from Bob? We see it land. No quite yet. Gotta be forward smash being interrupted by the down tilt. 111 to 127 as Bob at minimum is trying to bring it to a 1 versus 1, but he is gonna fall short. The Dublin Kings will get back up to 500 as they're going to win this game 5-3. So Aerith gets 2 kills in this match, as this was going to be back and forth until Aerith makes it a 1 versus 3 Rice with that game winner as Bob. The team continues to try to fall onto Bob in 1 versus 3s, but Bob cannot produce when you're putting all this stress and pressure onto him. Carbon Show's team will fall down to a 2-4 record. On the other side, Dublin Kings 3-3. And the Kings in the next round, they will face off against Toronto, who blew a 1 versus 3 lead to the Dark League this round. We will see Carbon Show's team. Next round, they are on the road at Mid-Class Nation. Alright. 3 games remain. We're going to try to do intermission, 2 games, intermission, 1 last match. So coming up next, we're going to see Michael versus Dratini Domain. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1AM channel. Stay tuned for more.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League as 3 matches remain for tonight. So, we're going to do back-to-back before the next intermission as we will have first the Michael versus Dratini Domain. So, Michael, it's going to be Paragon, Yusiso, Terrence, No Mouth, and Tomini versus Spike, Power, Aussie, Double Trouble, and Funko Ford. Let's get started here. The next match after this will be Your Worst Nightmare versus the 456 Squadron, by the way. So, the current league leader in KOs, 9 KOs entering this round against the reigning MVP. That'll be a fun one after this, but for now, it is Michael versus Dratini Domain as the leadoffs are Paragon versus Spike. And make sure you get some water, folks.
3, 2, 1, go!
A neutral B attempted from Paragon, 2 neutral Bs attempted. Interesting decision here from the Byleth. It's going to be 37 to 35 as we're going to see Spike coming back onto the stage right now. Off smash will miss, down smash will land from Spike. We did have a roster order change for Dratini Domain, by the way. Power and Aussie swapped spots, so Power in 2, Aussie in 3. Forgot to mention that as it's going to be 76 to 57. Spike not going to go for the spike ball quite yet. That's going to go under the ledge. 76 to 57, 87 57 as we see the spike balls. Those hitboxes, they'll last for much longer than you think as neutral Bs are being attempted from Paragon here. Just the weak neutral Bs. It is 95 to 77 as Poison Cloud damage from Paragon puts him at 116. Spike ball not landing quite yet. It's going to be side B to deflect the spike ball. Off smash will miss, but that one is going to land. Yusiso comes out now for Michael, the second overall pick, gets a revenge KO, but now he has to face Power. Power, we're going to see the Byleth spent the last couple seasons with the Natsuki Lovers, did not play all of last season. It is 56 to 4 as Yusiso, he is gonna fall short. So 0 to death from Power right there as now Terrence comes out. This is an unusual King Deity. Look at him go. Off special, and he gets away with dealing the damage too. How does he do it? Neutral B will miss from Power right there. We see the down throw in the forward air. 20 to 44, down throw in the forward air. 33 to 44 as Terrence come back onto the stage. Off special, that's gonna miss right there. 52-44. Power seems to be holding her own against King Deity so far. It is 74 to 44 as down air is attempted. Up B, that's going to be a little bit of start damage. Forward smash, Power has been out damaging, and she will shut down Terrence. It's a 4 to 2 lead for Dratini Domain as No Mouth comes out now, already 40%, 52%. We see 52 to 81. So that's going to be big damage onto this link already. 52 to 104. We see going to be 52-110. Up next, we see for Tilt 66 110. No Mouth as a down B will miss right there. 66 121. Side B will miss. Side B will miss again. 66 132. A forward smash will send No Mouth off stage. It is 79 to 132. And the off smash right there, not quite the hat trick yet. Up B attempted. Up B does not land. 102 to 32. It's a forward throw now. 113 to 132 as it is going to be No Mouth coming onto the stage. We see jab. Power off stage. 145. Up B will not connect to No Mouth. It's going to connect to the ledge instead. It will be a side B out of parry. Jab once more. 113 to 156. It is going to be Power, and she will not get an out smash. Instead, it will be an up throw. That will reduce the hat trick to only 2 KOs, but it's going to be Aussie coming out now for this team. Forward smash, parry, jab. 131 to 11. It is going to be instead 131 11, and a forward smash will make this a 1 versus 3 for Tomini. So Aussie makes it a 1 versus 3 with that forward smash KO onto No Mouth. It's going to be 24 to 27 as we saw 1 KO from the leadoff, 2 from Power, and 1 here already from Aussie. The Dratini Domain is 1 KO away from victory. It's 42 to 77. We saw one of these scenarios earlier this round, and that got blown by Toronto. 42 to 103 as a Piranha Plant seems to be getting 103 already onto Aussie. We wait and we see forward air, down air attempted. 66 to 103. Deep will not do anything though. 66 to 114, 78 114. It's gonna be up smash and red Pikmin damage. 104 to 114. Forward smash will miss. Forward air there. 121 each. Forward smash. Tomini off stage, and the forward air right there. Dratini Domain gets a big blowout win against Michael as they're gonna win this game 5-2. Okay, side note. I know we're in year 8. No, we're gonna approach year 9 of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but has Olimar always been blowing a whistle in his pose? Has Olimar always been blowing a whistle in his pose? That's the first time I actually noticed that, because I actually see like the graphic big up front. Like that's because we're so used to seeing Olimar in the leadoff position. Has Olimar always been blowing a whistle in his pose this whole time? I thought his mouth was just open just to be open. You learn something new about the game every day, even from a game that came out almost 8 years ago. Anyways, Dratini Domain gets this win here. Spike with 1 KO, Power with 2, and Aussie with 2, as the Aussie Power Swamp into Power Aussie pays off for Dratini Domain as they get a big 5-2 blowout win against Michael. Now what is Michael, you ask? Michael, he is simply just Michael. But Terrence was shut down for Michael. But coming up next, we're going to do a back-to-back. Your Worst Nightmare with the current leader in KOs against the 456 Squadron with the reigning MVP. It's going to be a fun one, as we will be remaining on the microphone. Let me get a sip of water at least, but let's go to the home stage real quick. 456 Squadron. I'm going to get that sip right now. Your Worst Nightmare will remain in the all-Nightmare roster as they got a big 5-2 blowout against the Chaos Corp in the previous round. Perspecta in that second slot leads the leading KOs entering this round with 9. We see Zerby had 2 KOs in the win against Chaos Corp. That was a huge contribution to a big blowout win. Chroma and Shion did not appear since they were not needed for the win. So we'll see what Your Worst Nightmare does, but they face the reigning MVP. But first, the leadoff. Sephiroth, or at least this Sephiroth, is being utilized to counter the Olimar leadoff. We'll see how the interaction goes, as I believe that Sephiroth is currently 1-1 against Olimar so far this regular season. Cyber Sand, Starlight going to be slot 2 and 3, as the reigning MVP remains his place in slot number 2. The 456 Squadron though, after starting off 0-2, some roster adjustments were made, and following a match that had to be replayed against the Timeslots squad, the 456 Squadron has gotten their footing as they have now won 3 in a row. We will see AMC Hammer in slot 4, and the closer for this match is going to be that Ganondorf, the rookie Ganondorf Tri-Power. Where is he? Here he is, and here he comes. 3 wins in a row for the 456 Squadron. Your Worst Nightmare had a big blowout against a conference championship in the previous round. We will see 2 teams with 3-2 records here in the Eastern Conference trying to advance their position in the standings as the East is crowded. Your Worst Nightmare versus the 456 Squadron. Apologies for clarification, actually the 456 Squadron play in the Western Conference, but they are still trying to compete in what is starting to become a crowded West as well. Alright, I do not think the roster change has been the reason. In fact, I don't think Ganondorf has come into play a single time. Let me check that actually. Has Ganondorf actually come out? Here, let me press the down button real quick. Let me see. The Ganondorf has only come out twice for the 456 Squadron. He's only come out in a round. So he only came out once, and that was in round 4. He had a 1 versus 2, and that is where he actually did win. So you are correct, Nightmare. You are correct. He's only come out once, but when he did, he won a 1 versus 2. Anyways, the leadoffs are Eden versus Captain Fun Size. Can the anti-Olimar solution be found? Will the league leader in KOs get more KOs, or will the reigning MVP shine? More questions at noon. It has to be afternoon for somebody in their time zone, right? Let's see, it's like 1 a.m. at 1 a.m. right now for me, as that's going to be 30% already dealt onto Eden right now. 53, 56, 58. It's 58-6 right now, 58-21 as we see forward tilt, forward smash being shielded. Jab, 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 step forward smash. That's going to be 89% right now for Eden. The wing is going to be active as Fun Size did go off stage. Coming back on right now, 89-32. Up tilt, we see Fireball, but it's not going to be charged or landed. 95-52. We wait and we see the snaps. That's 3 snaps, which will all miss. 109-52. Snap in the up smash from Captain Fun Size. It's going to be Perspecta coming out now for Your Worst Nightmare as the Olimar leadoff drives again. It is 23-64, 23-70, side B. Keep in mind, Olimar, oh no! He's gonna shut down Perspective right there with a down air. 2 KOs in 45 seconds from the the lead-off. Zerby is going to come out now for your worst nightmare as Perspecta got shut down by that down air right there. That, even if Perspecta had not been shut down early, keep in mind, Olimar, he can just throw a side B to shut down the side B because the Meebrawler will attack the Pikmin, not the actual Olimar himself. So that was a bad matchup there. Gonna be 42 to 110. Minecart, Zerby trying to get some damage, but he's already at 52. Gotta be 68, 70, 72, 103, 105. Almost a hat trick right there. It's gonna be 114 to 110 as we wait. And we see up smash, and there it is! It's a hat trick for Captain Funsize here in the lead opposition. Chroma is gonna have to come out right now for your worst nightmare. It's a 5-2 lead. It's gonna be 51 already under Chroma. We wait, and we see it's gonna be 58, 60, 60 to 138. The Mithra is out right now for Chroma as this is turning into disaster for your worst nightmare. 71 to 138, 94 to 138. Never before in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League have we seen an Amiibo with 4 KOs in the leadoff. The max has always been 3. It's 110 to 147. 110 1 for the 8. The Mithra out right now. It's going to be down air attempted right there. 110 to 1 for the 8. And that is going to be a forward smash. 4 KOs in the leadoff. For the first time in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Xion had a 1 versus 5 as the rating MVP comes out now. It is 10 to 42, 10 to 61. Xion, side B, side B. We are gonna see a back throw right there. But for the first time in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, we see a leadoff with 4 KOs in such a position, as the first ever 1 versus 5 belongs to Xion. And in this uncharted territory, it's going to be 58 to 122. Can Xion get 2 KOs right here? We see side B missing. 73 to 123. It is going to be Xion coming onto the stage right now. We see down smash. 87 to 123. 100 to 123. Xion coming on right now. It is going to be forward throw. 109 to 123. Cyber Saints, reigning MVP. He could get a leadoff. Not a leadoff, but he will get the game winner. For the first time in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, a leadoff gets 4 KOs in a single game, and that title belongs to Captain Funsize with a 5-1 victory over your worst nightmare. Look at that. Look at that right there. That is the first time we'll ever see that in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. 4 KOs in the leadoff. Look at that real quick. What a disaster though. Xion, the only Amiibo to get a KO there, as that is probably the closest we'll ever get to an Amiibo having 5 KOs in a single game. So a moment that has never happened in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history finally happened. 4 KOs in the leadoff position. That is the second 4 KO performance we have seen so far in the regular season. If you want to add the preseason 4 KO performances, that is 5 already since the offseason ended. But your worst nightmare is going to need to reassess their entire roster. I have no clue what happened here, as I don't even know what to say. Eden lost the leadoff game, Perspective got shut down, Zerby couldn't do anything, and Chroma straight up struggled. Xion was able to do Xion things and get a KO, but let's see. Alright, I think they all need a break, so I'm going with a bench team for my next match. You heard it right there, folks. You heard it right there. Your worst nightmare is going to play a bullpen game in the next round. And let's see, who's that opponent for the bullpen game? The bullpen match is going to be against the Ditto Burritos. So your worst bullpen versus the Ditto Burritos in the next match as they suffer a 1-5 loss. It is going to be a massive reassessment for your worst nightmare. They fall down to 3-3. It's still only round 6 of the regular season, but the 456 Squadron. Okay, I know I've been talking all negative right now, but oh my goodness! 4 KOs in a lead right there. The 456 Squadron have now won 4 games in a row as they could be the hottest team in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. With the Western Conference seeing losses from a couple of teams, the 456 Squadron could possibly elevate their way to the number 2 seed at the end of this round with this huge differential gaining match. No need for Starlight, no need for MC Hammer, no need for Tri-Power, but we have 1 game left to the regular season, and that is going to be... Wait, no, we don't have 1 game left to the regular season. No, I'm sorry. We have 1 game left to round 6. and that is going to be Amiibo Engage versus Mid-Class Nation. You're watching History on the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League channel, 1 AM channel, as we're going to see Amiibo Engage versus Mid-Class Nation next. Stay tuned for the final game.
Squad strike.
Never before in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League did we have a leadoff contribute to a 4 KO performance, but that just happened in the previous game by Captain Fun Size with a white hot 456 squadron who has now won 4 games in a row. So, Your Worst Nightmare has announced that their entire roster will be benched in the next round against the Ditto Burritos, so we are not going to see any of their 5 from the previous game over there. So, but that is going to be an issue for round 7 tomorrow night, as we're here. The final match of round 6, we will see Amiibo engage versus the mid-class nation, as it's going to be Psylocke, Dr. Crockpot, Dragon Leaf, Citron, and Mercury versus Headstrong, Aegislash, Spooky, Urshifu, and Nemesis. The final match to round 6 begins now. So I have a question for those of you in the audience. Do you think we'll ever get a 5-kill performance here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League? The only reason I could see it happening is if one Amiibo is playing against like very weak opponents. I know it's happened before in Panger's Amiibo League whenever that does get run, but that's a league that allows the likes of Incineroar. Anyways, the lead off here will be Psylocke versus Headstrong, as the rosters are Psylocke, Crockpot, Dragon Leaf, Citron, and Mercury versus Headstrong, Aegislash, Spooky, Urshifu, and Nemesis. Amiibo Engage might have finally found themselves a great leadoff in the form of Psylocke. Psylocke was on the bench all of last season, did not play any games, so in her second year, jab, jab, jab right there, 1842, as this Bayonetta right now is believed 3-2 or even 4-1 that leadoff position, but Amiibo Engage, now that they have a proper leadoff, they could possibly elevate their team even further. It is 25-78, as we see, 88 right now, 25-88, down smash, that is going to land, but the Olimar is on the stage, so will the second one, 25-133, and that one is going to be off stage. Psylocke having a strong season. I believe it's going to be 4-2 now in the leadoff game. Aegislash will come out right now, and that's going to be 29 already on Tuda's Pyra. 25-29. We see up throw. It's going to be neutral air. Out smash will miss. Aegislash did not play any games last season. She spent the entire bench on the Time Zone squad, and she is going to be KO'd by the boot as well. So Psylocke gives the boot to 2 Amiibo. That's going to be 2 KOs in this leadoff slot as Spooky comes out now. Spooky, I believe, led team last season in KOs, going to be 66-25, as we're going to see 66-34. Mid-Class Nation is coming off a big blowout win in the previous round, as they had gotten that big blowout against, let's see, that was against, I can't remember right now. Anyways, we are going to see 92-39 as Psylocke is being outdamaged here by the Meta Knight. She's going to be off stage at 105, and the Meta Knight tries to chase, but he is just a little bit short with that neutral air. 118-39. We see side B. We see neutral air from the Meta Knight, though. It is 129-54. The Meta Knight, that's going to be side B, and that's going to end the night for Psylocke. Dr. Crockpot comes out now. It is 0-54. We see down smash being shielded, forward tilt, Spooky off stage. It's 0-68 right now, as it's going to be afterwards. We see up tilt, 0-81. We see Crockpot come back onto the stage, 13-81. Down air, 22-96. Afterwards, it is going to be 29-102. Down smash won't land quite yet, 42-102. It is going to be, we see down air. Afterwards, side B from Spooky, 59, as Spooky is trying to even things up for the mid-class nation. Keep in mind, Dr. Mario, he will get a KO instead. Before I can say anything, Urshifu will come out right now. It's a 4-2 lead for Amiibo Engage. As Crockpot comes out now, it's going to be 81, 82, 93-0. We see Urshifu with a forward smash, though. Gonna make it a 3 versus 2 as he remains undamaged. Never mind, he's at 34 already, and a downer right there. That was not the strong hit, and Dragon Leaf coming back onto the stage, 3-49, before I can even finish the original sentence. It is 39, 55 to 60. This is why your English teacher gets mad at the concept of runoff sentences, because of commentators like me. And Dragon Leaf will be KO'd right here as Urshifu has 2 KOs. So Citron's going to be coming out right now for Amiibo Engage. What was originally 2 KOs in the leadoff is now being evened up by Urshifu. 0-98 as we see Citron come back on right now. 0-109. It's going to be a back throw. 0-126. Tries to go off stage. Tries to shut down the Banjo. Gets a little bit of Elwin onto the Banjo, but it's going to be 144 after the throw. Up air will miss with a relatively fresh Levin sword. It is 0-144. 7-144. We wait and we see it's going to be jab, not landing quite yet. 21-146, neutral air. But keep in mind, Citron is starting to run low on that Elwin, so if she goes off stage again, she's going to need to stay on the field in order to let it recharge. Neutral air, weird angle, Urshifu, she's going to go off stage, and that's going to be feather number 2 used by this Banjo-Kazooie, and that is going to be a KO, making a 1 versus 2 for Nemesis. It is 62-6. 11 Sword runs out. We see the side B. It's going to be down tilt 94-6 as that's going to be up tilt, which will miss. 11 Sword is recharged now for Citron. It's 123. It's going to be 123-20. Jab, jab, jab. Elwind also recharged now. It's going to be 123-39. Down tilt. Will not get rid of Citron here. Dash attack. No up air. It's going to be neutral air now. 161-39 as 11 Sword is about to run out again for Citron. Half the time available, but it doesn't matter. It is 1 versus 1, and here comes Mercury, the best closer last season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, up special, but a little bit off to the left, not able to get rid of Nemesis quite yet. It is 0 to 111. It's going to be down tilt. It's going to be up air. Not enough to get rid of Gandalf quite yet. Do we see a fourth match? It's down tilt and the up air right there. Amiibo Engage will hang on and win this match 5-4. So to close out the night, Amiibo Engage will get a 5-4 victory against the Mid-Class Nation. 2 KOs from Psylocke. Turns it back and forth afterwards, but here's the thing. You can't play back and forth when you're already falling behind, and Urshifu understood the assignment, evening it back up, but unfortunately, Nemesis could not win the 1 versus 2. Mercury closes out the game with a game-winning kill, showing why she is the best closer from last season, not just one of the best, but the best, the all-star selection. So, Amiibo Engage, they finally find themselves a leadoff in the form of Psylocke. Strong start to the regular season, but we will see Amiibo Engage on the road at the Chaos Corp in the next round. As for Mid-Class Nation, I believe Mid-Class Nation should be 2-4 right now. Not the worst start in the world, could be a little bit better, but we will see them facing off against another 2-4 team in Carbon Show's team in round 7. So, that's going to do it for round 6. We are 1/3 of the way done with the regular season now. 12 rounds remain to the regular season. Round 7 through 12 are going to be very pivotal for the upcoming trade deadline in between round 12 and 13, the last 6 rounds. After that trade deadline, those are going to be the most important matches to decide who gets in and who gets out of the playoffs. But alright, thank y'all for being here. It is about to be 1:30 in the morning. For those of you here in the Central Time Zone Squad, we appreciate all that. We appreciate for those of y'all, especially in the Eastern Time Zone, staying up. I'm pretty sure those of you in Europe right now, it might be in the morning right now, so if you're in Europe right now, or Japan, you're watching this in like Monday morning, Monday afternoon, hi, hello, thank you for watching all that. We appreciate that you're spending your morning or your lunch break with us, or whatever time it is for y'all right now. Actually, I think it's like 3 p.m. in Japan right now, right? 3 p.m. in Japan, maybe like about to be evening, I'd probably say, in like Australia maybe. But thank y'all for watching all that. If you're watching the VOD too, we appreciate y'all as well. We will see you tomorrow night, as let's actually talk about the stream schedule first. So, this week is going to be very much more than available for me, as we're going to see, let's see. The plan for this week is to do round 7 tomorrow, round 8 on Tuesday, no live stream on Wednesday. We'll see Thursday with round 9, no live stream on Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be round 10 and round 11, but those are going to be later at 9 p.m., not this 11 p.m. start that we did today. We will then see next week with rounds 12, 13 on Monday, Tuesday, no live stream Wednesday. Thursday, Friday will be 8 p.m. and then that 1 p.m. live stream next Friday. Then, afterwards, next Saturday, the 15th, no live stream, but on the 16th, we'll do a 9 p.m. live stream as well. Alright, thank y'all for watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for round 6. We're going to see if we can finish the regular season by the end of this month, as this is only August. Well, the 3rd now is that we're into the next day. But alright, thank y'all for being here. Y'all have a nice one. We will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central for round 7 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Until then, y'all have a nice one.